Hey, what's going on now? It's a beautiful day to walk in the park, so I decided to take a walk here. It's a nice day. Decided to take a walk, and a thought crossed my mind is there's a popular movie coming out, or well, I guess it ain't popular yet, but there's a movie coming out called David, and it's about the life of King David, the second king of Israel, not the first, but the second king of Israel. And the interesting thing about it is that I just want to pull one thing about his life out. Now, whether you follow Judeo-Christian world belief or not, I just want you to take the principle. I like sharing biblical stories because it's a book. The Bible is a book of principles. A lot of people think, oh, it's a book of religion. It contains religion, but it's not about religion. It contains history, but it's not about history. It contains science, but it's not about science. It's a book of principles that you can live by. And if you apply those principles to your life could be a whole lot better. And they transcend any religious belief, any cultural belief, because they're principles that govern your everyday life. Anyway, the principle that I want to pull out is this. In that movie, you'll see that David, the story, most of us know the story of David and Goliath, where David went down to the battlefield, saw Goliath, the champion of the Philistines, challenging the Israelites, and he decided to be a part of that. Well, David's oldest brother, when he came down and started, inserting himself into the situation, he says to him, don't you have a few little sheep to go back home and watch? I know how mischievous and naughty you are. You just came down here to see the battle, right? Go on back home and watch your sheep. Well, in the process of David interjecting and all this stuff, he made a statement that I want you to listen to. The statement was, when I was watching the sheep, a lion came to kill the sheep, and God delivered the lion into my hand. And a bear did the same thing, and God delivered the bear into my hands also. And this uncircumcised Philistine will be just like those. The principle is, people will see you based on where you are, and they'll see you through the lens of what they deem as successful, or if it's something that they can't do. They don't see the day-to-day grind. They don't see the everyday things that you do. David watching the sheep, fighting off predators. They don't see the day-to-day activities that you do that take you, like you see this path around the park, that take you along your path to success. You can't worry about that. The only thing you can do is keep grinding, keep going, keep taking the next step, keep pushing, keep moving. And eventually, you'll live where you want to be, or you'll live with the life you want to live. But you still have to be consistent. You have to still consistently do the daily activities, regardless of what anybody else thinks. You can't live for the praise and for